Hey everybody, I would like to have a transparent moment with you if that's okay. Tonight I was really battling with feeling lonely and just feeling like I was alone and didn't have much self-worth because of it, and just battling with insecurity and thinking or just like the lies that were going through my head that I wasn't gonna ever find love and just different things like that. And it's amazing how things happen when you are in position to help others. So on Saturday, I actually have an interview where I'm supposed to talk about the joys of being single and how I'm able to be content where God has me. And lo and behold, I get attacked in that very area tonight. So I just want to share with you how I was able to overcome those attacks of loneliness that I had. Those feelings that I was feeling tonight were real. I'm human. Sometimes, we have those moments where we just feel alone and we want the companionship of another human being. But I knew that God didn't call me to live in that place of loneliness. And I knew I was going to have to fight back for what I knew was truth. And so, even though in my feelings, I felt lonely, my faith told me something different. My faith allowed me to hold on to the truth that I knew for myself, that I wasn't alone, that the Holy Spirit was with me. The Holy Spirit lives inside of me, and that Holy Spirit is a comforter. That Holy Spirit is a lover of my soul. So if I'm truly feeling like I'm lacking love, that's a lie, because Jesus is literally the lover of my soul. And so I had to really allow my faith to overcome my feelings, because in that moment I didn't feel loved. In that moment I didn't feel like I had companionship or that I was whole and complete, but my faith knew that I was. And so by faith I had to pray and I had to declare that over myself, that I wasn't alone, that I did have a king that loved me more than anything. And eventually my feelings were able to catch up with that faith that I declared over myself. And y'all, I just spent like hours in the presence of God. I put on my worship music and I just listened and I praised God, and I got into the word and just was reading my Bible, and immediately I just felt God's presence again, and I just felt his love, I felt his peace, I felt his joy, I felt whole again, I felt complete again. And it's all because I fought back. I didn't allow myself to stay in that place of loneliness, because I knew that wasn't the portion that God had for me. I knew that that wasn't a characteristic of his love. And if I'm truly a recipient of his love through Jesus Christ, then I shouldn't be living in this place of loneliness. And so I just wanted to share this spiritual application message with you, because sometimes we go through things and we don't really know how to overcome them or how to handle them. But I just want to encourage you. You have to fight back by faith. You have to know that God did not call you to be alone and to be lonely, but he called you to interact with him and be in his presence at all times. So I just pray that this message encourages you, that this experience that I had will be something that you will take and that you will apply if you ever run into this same situation. But know that you have the tools, you have the ability, and you have the access to Jesus to be able to fight back any attacks that the enemy tries to push against you. And it's so crazy, not even crazy, it's so typical of the enemy, because he knew that on Saturday I'm going to be on this radio show speaking about my contentness in my singleness. So he tried to defeat me. He tried to discourage me from that message, but I knew God had already given me the tools to be able to overcome something like this. And I'm so grateful for it. And I just pray that you will be able to live with that same truth, that you have everything you need to overcome any attacks. No weapon formed against you shall literally prosper if you choose to fight back. So I love you, and I pray for y'all, and I hope that you are encouraged by this little victory I had. So tonight, instead of going to bed feeling lonely and feeling abandoned and feeling rejection, I'm going to go to bed at peace, feeling whole, feeling loved, feeling comforted, all because of my choice to fight back with the tools that I have been given through Jesus. So I love y'all.